Hey Veronica, my phone died on that last video, so I'm gonna just resume that video as a part 2 when I send it to you. These would be considered your island machines. If the current vendors or incumbents were to do what we did as far as island machines, I wanna show you the difference between the Xerox product and the Kyocera products that we're offering. Law firms do a lot of scanning. They need massive document capacity. What's interesting is Xerox's 35 to 55 page machines only have 120 sheet document feeders. These are about 70 sheets of paper, and I'm almost maxed out. The Kyoceras, now this is gonna go for all 4 of your Kyocera machines. They have the same document handler. I'm at 70 sheets. Look how much space I have. Goes right up into that line. These are actually 320 sheet document feeders. The other thing I wanted to show you is look at the feeding capability. Look at all of those rollers in this machine. Now this machine can automate de-skewing, sensing. It's a whole bunch of things that this machine could do. It can even detect multi-pull. This little shoots a red beam across the document feeder. So if anything ever had a staple in it or it was thicker than normal, machine would actually detect it. Xerox does not. But back to the rollers, it's a much smaller and lighter document handler. Even when you look at it, it's a smaller one. Now, the main question that you had was how many extra steps? Somebody had indicated that there's an extra button you have to push, and I didn't understand it. So here's the Xerox display, right? The home screen. I have to hit copy. And what Xerox does is I have to scroll down this huge list and then even hit an extra button. So one would say you have to hit extra buttons on the Xerox to show more features, to get to contrast, background suppression, color, and all these things, right? So I thought that was interesting. And luckily, having 3 brands here, it allows us to do demos like that. So I can lead with real life examples when folks kind of give me questions like the one that you had done. So I showed you how the Xerox interface works. Now let's go over to the Kyocera. So here's the Kyocera home screen. On every machine, you have to hit the copy button. Now, on Kyocera, right, I could just scroll and all of my functions are in one screen. What I do like about the Kyocera is that this giant list is partitioned into topics. So I have finishing, layout and edit, image quality, and then I can even go to advanced where you can do things like changing file name, converting instead of a PDF, making it a TIFF, doing batch scanning, things like that. But as far as hitting extra buttons, you saw it. It's as simple as you want to make a copy, and you want to make a scan, right? I can hit scan and I can go to one touch key. And now any of my scanned emails or network destinations right in that view, and I can search. So, here's the devices between Xerox and Kyocera. Your island machines and your 83 page per minute machines are all gonna have this massive document feeder. So you're gonna have 4 stations between the mailroom and the islands that are all gonna have 320 sheet document handlers. And even the Xerox big PrimeLink 110 page per minute machines, those only have 250 sheet document feeders like you see over here. So while the bigger machines do have higher capacity, here's roughly around another 70 pages. I'm already at half capacity in the stack. And this is on the big Xerox. Now, if I take the same stack and I bring it over to the Kyocera, look how much room you still have left. And that's the difference of 300, and here, I'll put the real quick. Right, here's that same document. I have more room left on this. So the bigger Xerox's max go up to 250. The Kyoceras go 320 sheets of paper and scan at 270 images a minute. Much faster than the Xerox product line and even the HP product line. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that this answered that question and you kind of see the differences of the product lines. Thank you.